This video is a record of my participation in the Santubong Wildlife Cruise. After I researched later, I found out many things that I would never have known from the boat alone. Many people have posted different information about the same place from their perspectives on YouTube and websites. I have taken the opportunity to map the information I found along the route of the cruise. I think you will enjoy the cruise more if you have some prior knowledge. You can access the map from the link provided in the summary section of YouTube. The cruise starts from the Sarawak Boat Club jetty at the foot of Santubong Bridge. Large-scale housing construction work is underway near Santubong Bridge. The new housing will be used to relocate residents of the Darul Hana area in downtown Kuching, which is being redeveloped. The mountain hidden in the clouds is Mount Sajinjang, and there's large white-leg shrimp farm along the river. This area is brackish, where fresh and salt water mix. Saltwater crocodiles are highly tolerant of seawater and live in brackish waters such as mangrove forests. They have lived in Sarawak for over 46 million years. Crocodiles are cold-blooded animals, so they often bask on land during the day. The saltwater crocodile is the largest reptile, growing to over 7 meters and 2 tons. It's the most aggressive of all crocodiles and apex predator in rivers. As conservation efforts have helped populations recover, incidents of attacks on residents have increased. Sarawak's crocodile population reached 25,000 in 2023, nearly doubling in the 9 years since 2014. Next, heading to the estuary to see dolphins. Mount Santubong is on the right. The left bank is at the northern foot of Mount Sajinjang. Entering the Salak-Santubong Estuary. The Santubong River, Salak River and many smaller rivers join to form the Salak-Santubong Estuary. Beyond the bay lies the South China Sea. The village on the left is Pasir Pandak village. The beach next to the right is Pasir Panjang Beach, a popular tourist destination for locals. The area near the two beaches to the right is an Irrawaddy Dolphin's observation point. This island is Kera Island, which literally means Monkey Island. The Irrawaddy dolphin is listed as an endangered species by the IUCN. It is common to see mother and calf swimming together. The Irrawaddy dolphin population in Salak-Santubong Estuary is estimated at around 200 individuals. It's difficult to see it on site, but this is what it looks like. Entering the Salak River at its mouth. This land is Salak Island in the middle of the river. The mangrove forest stretches for some distance. Proboscis monkeys seem to appear in this area as well. At the upstream end of the island lies Salak Village. Just before Salak Village, entering the Kuching Wetlands National Park from the Ingong River, one of the tributaries of the Salak River. Kuching Wetlands National Park is a Ramsar-registered wetland. The wetland is a mangrove forest and has numerous waterways in the delta at the mouth of the Cebu Laut and Salak rivers. Here you can see the endangered Proboscis monkey, as well as several other unusual creatures. Proboscis monkeys are endemic to Borneo, and no fossils have been found elsewhere. About 200 proboscis monkeys live in Kuching Wetlands National Park and adjacent non-protected habitats. Humans and male proboscis monkeys are the only primates with downward-facing nostrils. Proboscis monkeys forage inland during the day and return to their riverside sleeping spots in the evening, so you are more likely to see them on an evening cruise. Making a U-turn around here. Mangroves have many shrubs with roots that branch and spread above the ground. These roots provide important services for the ecosystem. They provide support for trees, adaptation to unstable mud and currents, shoreline protection, fish and marine habitat, and carbon sequestration. At low tide you can see monitor lizards, crab-eating frogs, fiddler crabs and mudskippers on the mudflats. Monitor lizard. Crab-eating frog. Fiddler crab. Mudskippers. Here and there, you can see Nipa palms growing in the mangrove forests. Nipa palm is the only species in the palm family that can adapt to the mangrove ecosystem. Nipa palm has high salt tolerance and an extremely developed root system, making it resistant to muddy and wetland environments. Its seeds float on water, allowing them to spread and reproduce by riding the current. The current protected area is 6,610 hectares, about 40% of the area designated as the Sarawak Mangrove Forest Reserve in 1924, which has shrunk considerably. Returning to Salak River, the land in front is Salak Island. Approaching Salak Village. There are several fish farms along the river opposite Salak Village. Fishing is prohibited within Kuching Wetlands National Park, but is permitted in the Salak and Cebu rivers that run along its border. The residents of Salak Village are Malay, mostly fishermen. The riverside houses are built above the water, but at low tide the land is visible. The building on the slightly elevated right is a mosque. This is the jetty where visitors embark and disembark. The village produces honey from stingless bees besides processing marine products and offers homestays. Going around to the other side of the island. On the other side of the mountain behind Salak Village is a quarry. Here, granite aggregates of various grain sizes are produced. Maximum quarrying of uplifted plutonic rock can cause the mountain to disappear. Of this mountain is about 90 meters. Fine-grained aggregates, such as quarry dust or chippings, are loaded by conveyor belt onto transport vessels moored on the riverbank at the aggregates loading dock. After passing the quarry, the mangrove forest stretches on. Half of the river mouth side of Salak Island remains undeveloped mangrove forest. Just past Salak Island is the mouth of the Salak River. The land in front is a wetland adjacent to Kuching Wetlands National Park. Is not included in the park area. Fishermen are fishing with nets. A ship transports aggregates. At the quarry, a conveyor belt loads the aggregates onto a ship in one place, so they're leveled by a hydraulic excavator during transport. Entering Salak-Santubong Estuary. A legend tells of a quarrel between Princess Santubong and Princess Sijinjang, which resulted in the creation of Mount Santubong, Mount Sijinjang and the surrounding islands, as well as this Kera Island. Santubong comes from the Iban word Si Antu Ubong, meaning ship of the dead person's soul. From an archaeological perspective, this seems the most likely of several theories. Just before Mount Santubong lies Santubong Village. 6 archaeological sites have been excavated around Mount Santubong. In the 7th century, the area was an important trading port on the South China Sea and an industrial center with iron smelting facilities. On the way there, we spotted a saltwater crocodile on a mudflat in the mangrove forest this area. The remaining mangrove forest here is about 1.6 kilometers long. The second phase of housing construction is currently underway here, with completion scheduled for 2026. When the Santubong Bridge comes into view, the cruise is almost over. The upper reaches of this river join the Sarawak River, which flows through the city of Kuching. We arrived back at the Sarawak Boat Club jetty. This cruise took about 2 hours and 20 minutes. This map provides more detailed information about each location. Here are links to relevant information and brief comments that support what the video explains. Thank you for watching to the end.